Welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive based on a question from you about Bakven.com. It's one of those online stores for personalized gifts, custom ornaments, keychains, that sort of thing. And the big question is it a legit business or is it just another one of those scams we see all the time? We're digging into the sources you sent.
Yeah, and we can start right off by saying this doesn't look like a flash in the pan thing. The domain itself was registered way back in 2021
Oh, wow. So it's been around for a while.
for almost 4 years, yeah.
Yeah.
And that combined with its public footprint, I mean, they have something like 49,000 followers on Facebook.
49,000, that's huge.
It is. A quick scam just doesn't build that kind of audience or, that level of accountability. It shows a real investment.
Okay, so that's a strong start. But, a good digital front can be faked. They list an email, physical address. I think I saw a phone number on their social media.
They do.
But does the actual customer experience back that up? Or is it all just window dressing?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it? And that's where we have to pivot. Because, as you'd expect, the reviews on their own website are, well, they look a little too perfect.
Always a red flag.
A major red flag.
Yeah.
So we went outside to Trustpilot. And that's where the real story is. Bakven.com is sitting at a 3.8 star rating
A 3.8.
based on over 1,500 reviews.
Okay, so 3.8 is the key. It tells you they're real, but it also screams that something's not quite right. There's inconsistency.
Exactly. And when you actually break down those reviews, you see a really clear pattern. People universally praise the front end of the experience.
The ordering part.
Right. They say the customization is super easy, the design tools are fun to use, and the previews make them feel, confident in what they're buying.
Yeah.
They absolutely nail the digital promise.
There's always a but.
There's a big but. The fulfillment process seems to be where it all falls apart. The things that drag that rating down are all physical, logistical problems.
Like what specifically?
Lapses in product quality control is a big one. You see a lot of complaints about items just not matching that digital preview they love so much.
Ah, so what you see isn't what you get.
Sometimes, yeah. And the other huge one is shipping. Just unacceptable delays. And then, when people try to get answers or cancel, customer support is incredibly slow to respond.
So, okay, I think we have a really clear verdict for you here. Bakven.com is definitely a legitimate, established business. It is not a scam. But, and it's a big but, you have to go into it expecting a risk that the product might not meet your expectations. The operational side seems strange.
That's the perfect word for it. So here's your takeaway.
Yeah.
It is safe to place an order, but you absolutely have to manage your expectations on delivery time
And maybe quality.
and quality. Think of it as a company that's mastered the digital side of things, but is still really struggling with the old school supply chain basics. I'd say before you buy, check the most recent reviews for the specific type of product you want. Ornament might have different issues than a pillow.
Yeah. That's a great point. And it leaves me with a final thought for you to chew on. In this e-commerce world we live in, where the online promise is so slick and instant, what does it do to our trust in a brand when the digital side is flawless, but they consistently fail on the physical delivery? Just think about that gap, that space between the promise and the reality before you click buy on your next custom order.